Hello, everyone. A very good morning to all of you. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology. I am Trupti and we are here for our morning maths class. So let's get started. Children, before we start, let me tell you that we are going live on YouTube. So kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can get regular updates. Also, if you have any doubts, any queries related to anything or maybe the content like the topic that we are learning today, please let me know in the chat box. Ask your questions so that I can solve them right away. Also, you can, give answer to the questions that we are doing here. In that way, we can interact in a better way, right? So over here, I hope by now you are able to see my screen. So today we are going to know more about even numbers, odd numbers, and prime numbers. Prime numbers too means this is the second part of prime numbers. We have already done prime numbers, but obviously, prime numbers is not restricted to that only. We are going to do some more things in prime numbers. All right, let's continue. Let's go through the prime numbers once again. These are the prime numbers. Prime numbers are the numbers that have exactly two factors. Exactly and only you can say two factors. Prime numbers have only two factors. Exactly two factors, right? These are the prime numbers. Now, moving on, let's do prime factorization. This is what we have to learn today. What is prime factorization? So if I talk about prime factorization, let's see number 6. We can write number 6 like if I want to break down number 6, we can write it as 2 times 3. Here, both 2 and 3 are prime numbers, right? Because 2 also has two factors and 3 also has two factors. Here, let's see another example, number 8. We can write number 8 as 2 times 4. Yeah? 2 is a prime number, but 4 is not a prime number. It's a composite number. It has more than two factors. We can write 4, like first I did 8 as 2 and 4. Now I am, writing this 4 only because 2 is a prime number. Now I am writing this 4 as 2 times 2. So 8 can be written as 2 times 4 or 2 times 2 times 2. Look, I'll try to elaborate this. 2 times 4 is equal to 8. 2 as it is. 4 can be written as 2 times 2. So that means 8 is written as, like you can do the prime factorization of 8 as 2 times 2 times 2. We will see another example here. Number 12. Could you please try to do it by yourself once? Try to do it by yourself. Number 12 is what we are doing. Over here, 12 is written as 2 times 6. Okay? 2 times 6. Now, we can further, like, we know that 2 is a prime number, but 6 is a composite number. Right? 2 is a prime number and 6 is a composite number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this 6. I'm going to write this 6 as 2 times 3. Writing a number in terms of its factors is called factorization. When you write the numbers in terms of its factors, like 12 is written as 2 times 6. Okay, that is what we call as factors. But what is prime factorization? When you write the number in terms of their prime factors. Factorization is like you're writing in terms of factors, no matter whether it is a prime number or a composite number, no matter. Now, let's talk about prime factorization of number, which I already told you. Writing a number in terms of its factors is called factorization. You're just writing the factors. But when you write the numbers in terms of prime numbers, prime factors, you can also say, right? Or prime numbers is called prime factorization. If we talk about the prime factorization of number 24, 24, can be written as 2 times 12. 2 is a prime number, 12 is a composite number. I'm going to break down this 12. 12 is written as 2 times 6. Yeah. Now again, these two are prime numbers, but this one is a composite number. So 2 times, this 6 can be written as 2 times 3. Now if you see 2, 2, 2, 3, all these numbers are prime numbers. So this is the prime factorization of number 24. Prime factorization of number 24. When you write the numbers in terms of prime factors or in terms of prime numbers. Let's see number 18. How do we write number 18? 2 times 9 is 18, right? 9 is not a prime number, it's a composite number. My aim is to break down this 9 or write this 9 in terms of prime numbers or prime factors. So 2 as it is, 9 is written as 3 times 3. Now you can see that 2, 3, 3, all these numbers are prime numbers. Okay? Yeah. Find the prime factorization of 20. Okay? 20. Let's do this. I'm giving you some time to do this. Prime factorization of 20. I hope it's done. So 20 can be written as 2 times 10. But I know that 2 is a prime number, 10 is a composite number. I'll try to split it. 2 as it is, 10 can be written as 2 times 5. So the prime factorization of 20 is 2 times 2 times 5. Okay? 2 times 2 times 5. Now, if we talk about 24, how do we do the prime factorization of number 24? Simple, very easy. First, 2 times 12 is 24. Let's write 2 as it is. You know that 12 is a composite number. Okay? 2 times 6. Again, we can see that 6 is not a prime number. 6 is a composite number. I'm again going to break down the 6 into 3 times 2. Or we can also write it as 2 times 3. So this is what we call as prime factorization of 24. If you will multiply it, normally 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 3 is 24. The prime factorization of 24 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Clear? So that's how you are supposed to do this. Children, if you have any doubts, please let me know in the chat box, like in the comment section. We have a live chat option over there. You can ask me if you have any doubts. Okay, perfect. Now, let's go to the next one. Let's do the prime factorization of 30. I want you to do this 30. I hope it's done. If not yet, be quick. Okay, so let's see how we have done it. Over here, If I talk about the prime factorization of 30, okay, so 30 can be written as 2 times 15. Okay, now if I see this 15, I know that this 15 is a composite number, right? 2 as it is, I am going to write this 15 as 3 times 5. Now, if you see, all these numbers are prime numbers. So the prime factorization of 30 is 2 times 3 times 5. Next one, 45. Let's do 45. I hope it's done. 45. So if I talk about number 45, it is not in the table of 2. Let's start with 3. 3 times 15 is 45. Okay. But this 15 is again not a prime number. So I'll do like 3 times 15 can be written as 3 times 5. Okay. So the prime factorization of 45 is 3 times 3 times 5. Okay. 3 times 3 times 5. So what you have to do is just split the composite number. Write the number in terms of prime factors or prime numbers. Prime factorization of 50 now. Do the prime factorization of 50. So if I talk about the prime factorization of 50, let's see how to do it. So over here, 50 can be written as 2 times 25. Now 2 is a prime number, but 25 is a composite number. 2 as it is. 25, let's see how we can write 25. 2, it's not in the table of 2, it's not in the table of 3, not in 4. But yeah, it's in the table of 5. 5 times 5 is 25. So we can say that the prime factorization of 50 is 2 times 5 times 5. So if you will do it like that also, yeah, 2 times 5 is 10, 10 times 5 is 50. This is the prime factorization of number 50. Yeah. Let's do the next one. Observe the following. If you see here, you'll notice 10 is equal to 2 times 5. You are basically here we are writing the numbers in the terms of prime factors or prime numbers. Okay. 20 can be written as 2 times 2 times 5. 30 can be written as 2 times 3 times 5. 40, 2 times 2 times 5. 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. This can also be written as 3 times 2 times 5. You know that in multiplication, if you change the order of the number, the product doesn't change. 50 is written as 2 times 5 times 5. 60, 2 times 2 times 2, 2 times 2 times 3 times 5, or 3 times 2 times 2 times 5. See, 2 times 5 is common in everything. In all, we can see 2 times 5. Can you see that? In all of these, you can see 2 times 5. Yeah? Because 2 times 5 makes 10. We get 10. Now 10 multiplied by any number, 3 will give you 30. 10 times 7 will give you 70. 10 times 9 will give you 90. 10 times 6 will give you 60. So basically, if you have to make any number, first you have to make 10, which is possible by doing 2 times 5. Because 2 times 5 is 10. Now, let's know more about odd and even numbers. The first thing about odd numbers is, the first thing about even and odd numbers is the sum of two even numbers. Like if you add one even number and the other even number, you will always get even number. Even plus even will give you even. Okay? Even plus even will give you even. I am first telling you all the rules, all the things, all the facts basically, and then later on we will do the examples. Sum of an even number and an odd number. Whenever you add an even number and an odd number, it's always odd. Okay. Whenever you add an even and an odd number, it's always odd. Always. Okay. Next thing. So here it's even plus odd is odd. Next. Sum of two odd numbers. If you are adding two odd numbers, that means odd plus odd is always even. Okay. Odd plus odd is even. Next thing is odd plus odd is even plus even is, even plus even is even plus odd is odd. First, we will do some examples for addition of odd numbers. Okay. Yeah. Let's take two even numbers, right? Let's take two even numbers. Any even number, let's say 8. Other even number, let's say 6. What is 8 plus 6? It's 14. 8 is even, 6 is even, and 14 is also even. Hence, it says that sum of two even numbers is always even. Let's do the example for the next one. Sum of an even number and an odd number. Even, odd. Let's take the even number as 2. Sorry, 10. Here, even number 10, odd number 3. What is 10 plus 3? 13. So 10 is even, 3 is odd, and 13 is odd again. Yeah? Even, odd will give you odd. Sum of two odd numbers is always even. If you're adding any two odd numbers, if you're adding, what will you get? If you're adding any two odd numbers, look. If you're adding any two odd numbers, let's say 3 plus 7, both are odd numbers. What will you get? 3 plus 7 is 10. That is an even number. Okay, that's an even number. Okay, so to sum up what we did in addition of even and odd numbers, it's like odd number plus odd number is even number, will give you even number. Even number plus even number will give you even number. Even and odd will give you odd. Okay. Now we will do the product. Product is multiplication. But here multiplication of what? Here multiplication of even number and an odd number first. That means whenever you multiply even and odd number, means the product of even and odd number you do, the answer is always even. First, again, we are going to read this, then we will do examples. Product of two odd numbers. If you are multiplying any two odd numbers, then what will happen? Product of two odd numbers is always odd. Odd times odd will give you odd. Okay? Odd times odd will give you odd. So we have done like odd times odd is odd. Even times even is even. And I think this is not the even and odd is odd. Even and odd is odd. Wait. Yeah. So here odd, let's take an example. Wait, there is a mistake. Seems even and even. Let's take a even number 3 of, wait, sorry. it's an odd number. Yeah, let's take up an even number, let's say 4, and other even number 2. The product is even. That means even times even is even. Let's take an even number 2, odd number 3. Answer is even. Odd and odd. Let's take 5 and 5. You will get 25. Okay? Wait. Here it's wrong. Even, even and odd. Okay, so this last one, we need to see that even and odd makes even. I hope with the examples, you can clearly understand the things. Odd and odd. Let's take from the basic number. Odd number is 3, odd number is 5, 15, which is odd. Even number 2, even number 6, 12. That is also even. Even number and odd number. Even number, let's say 2. Odd number, let's say 3. The answer is 6, which is even number. Okay. So I hope whatever we have done today, like till now, it's all clear to you. Yeah. So yeah, children, that's all for our today's class. Thank you so much for joining the class. But before we end, let's sum up. We did factorization, like writing the numbers in terms of factors, and then we did prime factorization, writing the numbers, writing a number in terms of its prime factors or prime numbers. That is prime factorization. Then we learned what is the sum of even and odd numbers, and then we learned what is the product of even and odd number. And yeah, with this, we came to the end of the class. Thank you so much for joining, dear children. I'll see you soon again. By the time, take care, have fun, and keep on practicing the concepts. Okay? Bye-bye. Have a lovely day ahead.